From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Desperados of Mexico City. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Wright. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jalen Wright, 34 yards. And the Desperados are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
The extra point up and good by Auburn. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll look to throw. Quick hitch complete. It's Hill. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, check that streak. Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. A quick throw going to be caught by Ruby. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not. And he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown, Seahawks. Devon Achane. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now inside the 25. Touchdown! Rome Odunze, 76 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Seahawks 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
On the ready. Hot 70, hot 70. Here we go. Start. 70 Lions.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Here's 3rd and 7. They're going to look to throw. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
70, get the wolf. Come on. Hit. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Read alert.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Let's go now.
And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Down to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
19 Chargers.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Lawrence running right on the option. And he'll be out right at the 35. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Hey, smash!
Out of the gun. Here's a give to right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Hey, hey, hey.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Wright. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
4th down. Here's Lawrence. They'll find McMillan here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Hey, Ron!
Lawrence. This is caught by McMillan. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Seahawks 32-yard line.
Hey, Soko, hot.
A give up the middle to right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
11.
Here's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger. Hey, I'm gun.
On the give, this is right. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Back and 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
18, 5 years.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football. 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
Well, let's just make it simple. And that's exactly why they trail.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
In motion, Hill.
60 guys. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Viking, 18. Come on. Ready.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble. but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Rip, 23, 11. Hey, Soko, Hunt.
Now Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Something we're seeing more of with a rise in the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Now, come on.
And just shedding it. He lost the football. And he'll get it down on the plane to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
70.
Back to throw. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands, and guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
That's another Mexico City 1st down.
Hey.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Go, go, let's go. Go, go. Silver.
They'll run out of the gun with White. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now he'll tuck this and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Mexico City, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, run. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Romadunze, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Desperados are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he hits him in stride. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll drop the throw. We'll dump this off to Achane. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Now 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion goes the tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ready, go.
one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. That's caught at the 2. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11.
Seahawks 15.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On the handoff, it's right. And it pushes right forward to about the 32. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
That's a gain of 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So they bring out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what